Sorry to jump in on you like that. Just didn't really feel like waiting for the entire countdown. Just that kind of day, really. One moment. Sorry, just gotta make sure noise canceling is off, and then... Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Hey. Hey, gang. How's it going? Oh man, water's fantastic. Can't we all agree? Oh. Take a moment. Go do something nice for yourself. Get some tap water. I don't know. Buy a water dispenser. Whatever. Anyway. I just realized something. I don't know if I ever completed the DLC for this. The first one. Motherfucker and a half. Ah, well, these things happen. Yeah. Hey, gang. How are you? Oh, boy. Huh. Well, I hope...
all over again.
I hope this works out okay. My monitor's making a little bit. If it's some strange noise coming out of stuff, let me know. And I'll take a look at it.
I never believed the night runners.
And I think the answer is no. I don't think.
Did you know that the city nearly
Becoming a
burned to the
living
ground
zombie
in
is...
1772? They rebuilt it all, though. Well, not that it lasted for very long. Obviously.
And vocal fry is interesting that way.
Sophie has interesting people looking, like a pilgrim, apparently.
Anyway, yeah. How's everybody doing tonight? Today? What's the time? Who knows? Doing a renegade stream here, don't tell me. Anyway, let's play this and see what happens. Still love the kind of squeaky toy noise and the inhalers that keep you from turning into a zombie. Kind of how it feels a little bit.
Sister found some weird tapes inside an abandoned building the other day. Some kind of audio diary from people before the fall.
Man, I'm so thirsty.
Do you know any way to protect yourself from harmful electrical waves? My grandmother would put chestnuts under her mattress. Night runners. Is that a joke?
Seriously.
Gonna have this open in no time.
Are you now? Good to see ya, homie. Yeah, I'm not sure why this little battery would introduce interference into that, but it definitely does. All I know is that while looking at it, I just, for some reason, because of the design, I now want honeycomb cereal. Or maybe it's because I was playing, what's the word? Starship Troopers. One of the two. Anyway. Yeah, no, it was the battery. It was straight up. It might be. I honestly don't know. My guess is that, these are kind of designed, this microphone is designed to be used by like a field recorder. And they're not usually plugged in. So there might be something to do with like the fact that like this may have like a weird kind of like it may fight the kind of like voltage of the system, right? So like here's the thing, I know very little about electricity, but I've diagnosed quite a few things that are wrong with electrical systems on kind of instinct alone. And this feels like, yeah, because there's input voltage coming from this thing, which then sends something down here and there. So if there's like a direct current system, which is isolated, and someone's just using like a pole arm or something, this may not be that big of a deal. But this basically getting power fed into it from the grid may not be as happy. Basically like running off of a battery and then into this kind of stuff. I mean, I honestly don't know. Maybe it's magnetism. Maybe it's the Insane Clown Posse. I don't know. Oh boy. Anyway, hey Game Lord, how are you doing? Happy whatever day is today. I'm just gonna go ahead and just go at it today. Just trying to hang out, trying to relax, finding that nearly impossible these days. But Denver did its absolute best to try and blow itself the fuck up yesterday. In what was one of the biggest orgies of explosions I've ever seen in my life, which is actually pretty cool. But damn. There was a lot of stuff exploding. Anyway, also I have to sit like this because there's just like, this is a really tall chair. It's as high as it goes. But I have no idea, like, these desks are set up in a really strange way. They're like kind of a standing desk, but then this is too high. It's too low. It's, I don't know. It's just Denver. If there was like, there's actually like, it seems like there should be some like shelves here. Maybe I can go and like snag one or something. Overall, just a strange day. Anyway, Game Lord, how are you doing, my guy? How's life? How's things? Alright, so we're just leaving this sitting here. So let's just go ahead and actually like take off and go pick a target. Journal. Something big has been here. History lesson, first blood. Okay. Can't tell what the difference. Okay, that's the story quest. Unruly, talk to Barney. After suspected the bizarre residence of harboring Commander Lucas's murderer, my job was to gain their trust and uncover the killer. Barney's injury made him a prime suspect. Yeah, well, also the fact that he's a known alcoholic. Okay. Let's see here. Talk to Barney. See if he's doing okay. Oh yeah, how's Night Rain? Night rain, day rain, it's all the same to me. Every time I try to say something in a cool way, all I can think of is just, Tropic Thunder. Where it's just like, we're doing this again. Yeah. It was like last night. I have to take a moment and even talk about. I have never in my life. I actually went and saw quite a bit of fireworks, and the air was so thick with like the wow. The air was so thick with just like the miasma of just incredible smoke. That it was really difficult to breathe. Also, they were using like full blown like higher altitude fireworks that had any earplugs on in like all these different places, which is like, I'm beginning to realize that the Denver may have just like collectively eaten a lot of lead as a kid. Jokingly so. But it was actually pretty awesome. It's just that like there was like hardcore fireworks until like about, I don't know, I want to say like almost midnight. I couldn't even, the quantity of explosions that were happening around me was one of the most insane I've ever seen in all of my days being alive. It was truly a thing to behold. And late too. Usually fireworks go off like right about when it gets dark. And for some reason here it was just like, hey, let's just tilt our hat to the fact that this is a simulation. Just have full-blown fireworks going like all day, all night. And also just like the cops did not give a shit. I was like truly enjoyable, actually. I actually really had fun. Just kind of like seeing all the stuff going off. Went to a street party. It was over before I got there. It was kind of cute. I don't know. Strange days. Very strange days. Coming down. Anyway, yeah. I'm actually gonna grab some coffee real quick because I'm actually exactly supposed to be here. Yeah. It's like one of those things where, like, I think that's kind of funny. There's like this place somewhere else, and yet. Anyway, I'm gonna get some coffee really quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, from what exactly? Just someone with that big of an ego, like walking across the floorboards. All right. Ooh, snap. Okay. Oh, yeah, got it, from the fireworks. Yeah. What the hell? What just hit me? Oh. Goodbye. Have a nice little. Ooh. Oh yeah, no, that didn't take care of it. Damn it. Yeah, for how long? I mean, this is like, I couldn't believe, I've been in several major cities for 4th of July. Usually it's just like there's a period of time where it's calm, and then it just keeps going and going and going. This time around, and it didn't in times past. I was stunned. It felt like everyone was doing America like they thought America was going out of style, which in some ways it is. It's been going out of style for a while. Honestly, America does need a bit of an image adjustment or a consultation. I don't know. They need to hire a marketing or branding agency to work on America. I would say I'm available, but I don't know. Feeling a little bit not terribly American right now. Let's just call ice on myself and see what the hell happens. Okay. On the plus side, I mean, there are some things that Denver does very, very well. One of which being, I'm pretty sure that like they generally, for the most part, tell ICE to fuck off, which is, I mean, good in my opinion, but that's me. Okay, just gotta make sure nothing has like completely changed the audio values, which does have a okay, we should be good. Also, did your house dry out at all, or is it still just like a big boggy mess? Ooh, that coffee's terrible. That was a big surprise. Yeah, I was like so sick last night from like just... You know what? I'll just say that I was exhausted. Neurocognitive. I was like, I should go and like look at this somewhere, but then like everybody was doing a bunch of... I was just range. Got some great footage though. Oh, we alerted the HOA. There was still grass to mow. That occurred. It's amazing. Fare thee well, your dirty, deflating hazmat suit. Anyway, all right. Let's see here. Where are we going? Over that way. It's pretty cool though. You got like a whole place to yourself, right? Wow. Sounds like your lawn is ready for action, huh? Am I reading that right? Innuendo's hard at this time of day. Okay, how? Cool. Let's see here. Dirty Cleaver. Ragged Chopper.
Starting to break down.
How do I get into this? Oh, right. Ooh, okay. That's probably not great, but I think we did okay last time. Unknown. Let's not get cornered here.
Barney! Okay, that's it.
They gone?
Yeah, went out for some air. Your sister mentioned you're stubborn. She didn't say you were an idiot.
Hey, I should beat you down for that. No, Birdie. We gotta find Birdie.
Who?
He lured away the infected when they were about to get me down there. If not for him, I'd have ended up like Kojak.
You're in no condition to look for anyone.
He's just a kid, man. I promised his old lady I'd bring him back, understand? He drew those bastards to himself, you get it? So I could grab the crystals for the bazaar. I have to find him.
You're in no condition to search for anyone, Barney.
I'm not going back without him.
Where can I find him?
He was on the ground floor when those assholes surrounded me. They ran out after him through the side door.
Being a
Okay, you
protagonist
stay
is
here and
such a
wait for
pain
my
in the
signal.
ass.
I'll find your friend and then come back for you. Got it?
Hurry!
Follow the okay. Do I have to? Do I have to deal with these? Okay, sure. Yeah, no. Yeah, fine, sure, fine. It's cool. It's alright. Totally okay. It's impressive. Can you imagine like walking in? Kind of sort of just like yeah, no, trust me, everything that happened here totally above board. I mean, you know, like I don't think it's so much like they're waiting for me. More along the lines of just like, they have a hard time organizing. They just need somebody who just like, you know, like, takes the initiative to actually like, enter a leadership position. Then very easy to take down the protagonist. Unless they're operating like some kind of hive mind, in which case, probably even easier that way. Some kind of like viral unboxing effort here. Scrap, so much scrap. Anyway, how's Night Rain playing out? Solid game? What's the deal? I mean, no spoilers. Maybe I'll play it one day, but who knows? Come on. Yeah, it's why like me and Dark Souls kind of didn't get along. I felt like I mean, like there has to be
Blood. Must be Birdie's. Trail should lead me to him.
Wait, what about it though has like heavy RNG elements? I realize that I'm like kind of ignorant about my own experience with those kind of games. So, what do you mean? Okay. Got it.
Not yet, but he was bleeding badly. I'm following the trail.
Well, I was. Okay, there we go. Good, good, good. I don't know why, but a lot of the games I've played in recent memory, this is one of the harder ones to kind of like split.
Going down without a fight.
Split my attention in some ways to talk about. Like in a weird way. Oh, wait. Hold on. Murder this guy in the dark. Oh, sorry, sir. I was here for the open house? No? Alright. I mean, you know, part of the parkour community. After a while. Okay. Good question. Yeah, me neither.
You seeing this?
Hey, buddy. I feel like we could have resolved that more amicably. Just tried to open a conversation, you know? Alright. Oh, look, more of them. Okay. Hell, if I'm still in the... Oh, okay, no, it goes up that way. Jump across here.
Who are you? I'm Aiden. Can you move? Barney sent me.
Barney? Of course. Good old Barney. He made it out, right? He got the crystals?
Debatable.
Yeah, he did. All thanks to you, kid.
I pulled it off. Killed 3 infected. Did you see? Well, 2 were wounded already, but... Listen. It's my birthday today. And...
Kidding
Can I
me.
ask a favor? You see... over there. My radio. I have to call someone.
Here, but we gotta hurry.
Of course, of course. I just gotta... Hello? Mom? You there? Mom?
Nathan? That you? What happened? Where are you?
It's all good, Mom. We're almost... Barney and me are just finishing up here.
He promised me that he'd keep you safe.
Don't freak out, Mom. Listen. We got him. The crystals. We got him. And I killed 3. 3 infected. I beat them, Mom.
We really need to get going.
Then get the hell out and get back here safe. Barney promised.
Sure. Soon. We'll be back soon, Mom.
Nathan, what's going on? Nathan? Nathan!
Barney. You there? Barney?
Aiden, you there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to reach your brother.
Barney's here already. Just arrived.
He... what? He was supposed to...
Didn't trust you. He thought... you wanted to take the crystals.
But he sent me to check on his friend so he could sneak away?
It's not like that. Come back to the bazaar. I'll explain everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Wait a second. You shitting me? You better stop that ass, Pete.
Can't see. Parkour, active landing. Reduce fall damage. That's just moving up on either side. There we go. Reviews everywhere. Look around. I gotta say though, sound design, despite the fact that, you know, all things considered, pretty good.
This feud is silly. We all want peace.
You're the pilgrim, aren't you? Want to help the PK out?
Not
Help us make this neighborhood
particularly.
safe.
Honestly, you guys kind of seem like dicks, so...
You're Aiden, right?
No.
Reports are true. You'd make a great peacekeeper.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying.
Is it time to knock out yet?
send a message. You don't discreetly kill a military leader.
Whoever killed him must have been very strong.
Big strong guy killing little chick. Kinda want to fuck him.
Attract the toughest fighters in the city. Why would you even say something like that?
I have all kinds of reasons.
To our match made in heaven.
Girl keeps talking about you.
Does she miss her out?
I guess she needs someone to play with.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Looking for work by any chance?
Things are better for us now, right?
Depends, doesn't it?
Veronica, the guy was a prick. The PK were a pain in the ass with him in charge. Conclusion's pretty straightforward. Lucas is gone. Things are better for us. Amen.
It'd be
Hey,
better if
hey.
you just shut
What's
up,
up?
Barney.
How you doing?
Where's Sophie?
You again? What are you doing? Spying on me?
You got something to hide? You were talking about the PK commander, weren't you?
Look at Mr. Nosy here. Watch where you stick that nose, Pilgrim, or you'll lose it. That fuckward
Really?
Lucas deserved to die. That's the truth.
Barney, the truth is this. You're an idiot and the Peacekeepers protect us.
Protect? From what? Who took over our windmill? The Peacekeepers. Who took over the Metro? Fucking Lucas. So they should get the fuck out before they all
Who
end
gave
up
you
with
that
their
nickname?
motherfucking
You
commander.
fuck one goat. Hey, Triple Up 3, how you doing? How's life?
You were supposed to wait for me.
Suppose schmozed. Plans changed.
Afraid I was after your crystals, huh?
Afraid? Of you? Give me a break. We've got our own interests to look after, Pilgrim, and they're none of your business.
2 of your men died for your interests. You used Birdie to distract me. That it?
You don't know shit about me and my people, jackass. Birdie was like a brother to me. For some reason, my sister wants to see you. So go bother her.
Sure.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
Why don't you get around to this game?
We
I mean-
have to kill them, Carl.
They used to be family. We must negotiate.
You don't negotiate with extortionists.
Zico got it for me,
You're
so I
nothing like
felt
your mother.
it's a good game and compelled.
Besides, I'm in charge here. Prepare your men. And we're giving Joe those goddamn crystals.
Are we?
Fucking coward. I know what you think. But we have to listen to him, Herman. It's for the bazaar. Only for the bazaar.
Sophie.
Relax, Herman. He saved Barney, remember?
Interesting guy, your little brother.
You two didn't get along, I take it.
Let's just say it wasn't love at first sight.
Barney has his
Yeah.
downsides.
It's a bit.
But on the upside, he is
Busy?
unshakably loyal.
It's the way I would
With
put
so
it.
many problems plaguing old Villador, I just need people I can trust.
What are your problems?
You're the curious sort, aren't you, Aiden? Just ask. What do you want to know?
It seems after the commander was murdered, things got complicated between you and the Peacekeepers.
Oh, that's an understatement. To be more precise, our situation got fucked up. But Lucas, he deserved to die. Since the plague, nothing has hurt the locals like him. It was on his order that the Peacekeepers seized our windmill. To support themselves, they take a large part of our crops and water. In return for what? Protection? I can protect my people myself. I started learning that when I was a kid.
Didn't even throw the yearly drag show this time.
Why did Barney bail on me?
Crystals are valuable. We needed them for a transaction. And now, you'll be able to help.
Like I did with Barney and Birdie? It didn't feel like much of a help.
Barney was in shock when he heard about Birdie. That's why he bailed on you. He wants what's best for the bazaar, Aiden. He thinks he'll protect us all. He's really just a kid. He was just a teenager when our mother died. But even earlier, when he was little, We were always on our own. Now he's an adult and he doesn't need anyone. But he hurts himself the more he tries to help others.
Yeah. No, Triple Odd 3. So much more chaotic. Frankly, worse. But that's just how life goes these days. I swear the more you try to, like, find a sense of calm, the more people show up to try and fuck it up.
That spat with Carl, what was that about?
Let's just say the PK commander's death only made our problems worse. Look around, Aiden. What do you see?
Something people outside the walls could only dream of.
All these people will be dead by the end of the month.
Why?
Because in short order, our water supplies will run dry. 2 weeks ago, a local thug named Joe and his pal Jack took over the only water tower in the area with their gang. Not long ago, they lived in the bazaar. But Carl threw them out for pulling scams. And now they're taking their revenge. They mined the tower and they're threatening to blow it up if they don't get a weekly tribute in the form of medicines, food, and crystals.
Yeah, I know. It's important when you're engaging in apocalyptic trade that you invest heavily in the crystal method.
And all these people, don't they know anything?
Not how low the water reserves have gotten. I was gonna handle it, but Carl was afraid of causing a panic. Instead, he went to the PK for help. Of course he came back empty-handed.
Mistake.
They're only here to help themselves, certainly not us. They could care less that Joe took the tower and demanded protection money. My mother used to say, never bargain with extortionists, when she was still in charge here.
Wait, so before Carl took power, you...
She led the bazaar with an iron fist, and Carl listened to her. After her death, he became full of himself, and he got cocky.
Didn't your mother want you to succeed her?
I know what she wanted for her people. Community and freedom. That's what she always said. But don't ask me what she wanted for me. I don't know if I even existed for her at all. She was a great leader, but a shitty mom.
Yeah. Gotta crush those crystals and sprinkle them on the zombie. What are we doing? Isn't that how, like, cops... Yeah, totally. We're gonna, like, cover it up like we're cops fucking busting a bunch of crack addicts. Just like, yeah, no, here's resisting arrest. But, no, still doing the, non-consensual van life thing because nobody... People I used to know, terrible human beings.
What are you gonna do?
What I have to do. I promised to help Carl. So while he's in charge, we're gonna pay off Jack and Joe. And they're gonna keep squeezing more and more out of us.
And so on and so on.
The most important thing is for my people to be safe. You've proven that you can be trusted. I want to ask you for help. Carl believes Joe will live up to his side of the bargain and that he'll give us access to water. But I'm skeptical. I have to send people to negotiate with bandits, and I don't want any surprises. Carl and our people have already set out for the spot where the deal will go down. Make sure everything goes smoothly.
So I should guard them?
Yes. From a discreet distance.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Looking for work, by any chance?
What do you think the answer is to that?
How may I satisfy that glint in your eye?
Oh, that's something I don't want to answer, but maybe I do. I mean, you know what? If it was going to be anybody but you, my dude, but probably just not going to. That's how it goes. Alright, let's sell some stuff like this.
Those have been
That's a good way of putting it.
till now. Thank you, my friend. Just what I needed.
I feel like there's no speed rating. Just like, well, it's about as fast as it is. I mean,
Lucky for me, you had that.
generally speaking,
One cannot have too many of these. Here at the bazaar, these go rather quickly.
I love thirsty axe as a concept. Yes, put me in somebody. You're like, this is making me uncomfortable, axe. I don't know what to do about it. I know. Let's see this. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Quarterback, jersey, roadie vest.
Did
Good
someone
armor.
tell you I was out of that?
I'm just going on cost. Okay. This,
Many
that,
have asked about
that,
this.
that.
Please tell your friends about my
Oh, you smile.
Okay. I mean, you know, a good side quest is. I feel like it's a good. Who knows anymore, man? My brain is so stressed out I can't even think straight. The allergies in Colorado are so fucking bad, and there was medication that I desperately needed that did not exist when I needed it. And then I couldn't think straight for a month, and then etc., etc., etc. That looks nothing like the image right there. Not even a little bit. That looks like, this looks like something you get like at Costco when you need to like go do like lawn maintenance. This looks like, I mean, that guy's ready for festival. He's ready for, yeah. Nope. 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 I mean, I feel like that's got to be the better option. Yeah. Nice sculpture balaclava. Solid shoes. You do need a good pair of solid shoes in the wasteland. I've learned this. Also a good pair of slip-on boots, and they need to stay in like nice. If you want the amount of energy and thought that women put into just judging men's shoes is all these things are crafting resources. There's just like, this interface is so busy. It's like, it just could be like, I feel like, okay, what's the facilities? Do you think in the future, quote unquote, AI will get pissed off at like quirks of grammar and spelling? Certainly hope not. Okay, probably will. Alright. Molotov does seem like could be useful. Let's make as many of these because they are very, very, very consumables. Oh, I can make community boosters? Well, no one fucking told me that. Who just wakes up knowing how to like make manufacture fucking inhalers? Activities. I really love the look. Wants to get up to some activities in the wasteland. All right, let's see here. Oh, I just like my hands being so high relative to my body position. It's like I just feel like I can't. This is like a cool posture. This, not so much. Yeah, do you? Why? What do you have that's in front of you? Wait, what were you talking about? What do you do for work? What's on the docket?
Buddy? Buddy! Here, boy! Hey, mister. Seen a dog anywhere? Pretty big, thick black fur, chases balls like a puppy, but he's pretty old, actually.
Nope. I haven't seen any dogs around here.
Buddy's a stray, but he shows up here every day to play with me. I take him home, but my uncle won't let me. Maybe one day.
Wish I had a dog. They're pretty cool.
Cool. You don't know the half of it. I mean, listen to this. Dogs have 112 more bones than people. And a higher body temperature. But Buddy, his nose is always cold. And it's not true they only see in black and white. I have 2 toy balls, and Buddy always fetches the blue one. It's his favorite.
Cool.
Oh, bummer, kid. But I'm in a rush. I'll tell you what. If I see Buddy, I'll let you know.
Thanks. Oh, don't be offended if he runs away from you. He plays with me, but won't go near strangers.
I'll keep that in mind.
Raising.
Aiden?
Purchasing contract. Need to prepare a condo for real. Oh, cool, man. Congratulations.
Susie?
Woof.
You there?
Exhausting, kid.
Sophie! We're under attack! What? Susie? What's going on?
Just slamming my head against my fucking door.
Fuck! Susie?
What are you up to
Ralph?
these days, Aiden?
Aiden, hurry! They've got all the crystals, everything we have!
You guys are putting a lot of trust in a guy who just showed up, but you know, that kind of makes sense.
Take heed and bear witness.
Oh, fuck off.
This is the news.
I mean, that shouldn't be too hard. Just make sure they take really good pictures. That's the biggest thing. Like, really, like HDR images. I mean, that's the biggest thing, right? Is like how many people you can get walking through, and you know, make sure that. Oh, but also a big thing is like you really gotta hold real estate agents like feet to the fire, because they don't make that much more money if you make more money. So be aggressive in the way you negotiate.
Oh, and a lot of bodies. Sophie, I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
I knew it! I knew those motherfuckers would betray us. Fuck them, Aiden. Kill them all!
Got my MO lately. This out real fast. Just my favorite hammer, and my favorite machete, and then there's that axe that I like so much.
We got him. Hey there, jackass. Choke on this, you fucker.
Yeah, rather not.
Fucking kill him.
Gotcha.
You're so fucked.
Am I? Why don't you come talk to me about it?
I made it. There are no survivors.
Fucking animals! Find the crystal.
Oh, that's cool. That actually makes sense.
Adam.
Just you know, like a lot. I feel like real estate is actually pretty straightforward. Like I was able to like take a look at my real estate contract and figure it out pretty quickly.
Carl. They took Carl
What? Where?
to their camp. We must...
Susie? Susie, where are the crystals? Susie? Sophie, I found Susie. She's dead.
I can't believe it. First Birdie, now her.
What kind of house is it?
Damn, damn!
There's nothing you could have done.
No. Except that I sent them there.
But you knew to
Joe's
do
men have
good.
kidnapped Carl. And I don't see these crystals. No, fuck. Oh, shit. Fucking
What?
cocoon. Huge, ugly motherfucker.
He's slow. Just be careful. Search the other bodies, Aiden. Maybe the crystals are still there.
Don't, yeah, that's a wise fucking decision. Yeah, the house you're getting. What, like, where, is it like, what made you decide to change, like, you know, go do something like that instead of good thing? Dude, that's awesome. I mean, like, what kind of work do you have to do? 40 miles sounds a bit, like, make it work. Just gotta learn to love audiobooks. But I'm excited for you, man. Having a house is awesome. Like it's nice when it kind of feels like you're like, well, I like, you know, I'll be squared away and just like keep up with the maintenance is the big thing. Like any issues with like the roof or stuff like that, square that away quick. That really is quite slow. Okay, going first, and then... Also not a bad idea. Get like a van or something. That way if you like work and don't want to like make the journey home, just pass out. Dude, it's really cool. Do they cover like travel expenses and stuff like sleeping? You know, if you have to like travel too far. You just like, you know, sometimes you just might want to like carry your mind to a place to like relax. So you don't have to like traverse so much distance place to place, but kind of depends.
Sophie, everything's been taken.
Probably took him before you got there. Everything has gone wrong.
Oh, you think?
Enough of this playing defense. Let's meet by Jack and Joe's camp on the roof by the overpass.
Sure.
We're gonna go after Carl and our crystals. Jack and Joe will pay me for this shit show.
How's it going? You alive, man? Fuck, I'm getting sentimental. I haven't said that to anyone since my third divorce.
I appreciate it, but don't get your hopes up. Not the marrying kind.
Learn anything about the commander's murder?
I heard Sophie's brother mention something about Lucas's death. That's all so far. Now they have a bigger problem. The bandits you mentioned, they took Carl hostage.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm helping Sophie get him back.
Good. Gain her trust. That might also help us find out what they know. Just watch out. They might be suspicious. But if you can do it, Ato will let us into the center.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know, commutes can become a bit much after a while, so just make sure you, like, take care of yourself, and if you feel like getting, like, a motel or something every once in a while, or, like, you know, you do something that's, like, just, you know, I feel like sometimes people get into, like, these weird ruts where they just do the same thing over and over and over and over again, and then what ends up happening is, like, they kind of feel like their spirit starts to decline a little bit. But then they kind of forget that like they can use the resources that they have to like do something a little bit different to take care of their mind and kind of like their headspace. That was something I'm pretty good at doing usually. So I highly recommend going down that road. And also, like, you know, if you're an engineer, you can make all kinds of cool stuff. Build an old van, make a cool like relaxing little overnight thing for you. You know, capitalize on being creative. Also, if you're gonna have like I'm assuming you're probably gonna have like a garage, a place to like, I mean, if you got 5 acres, dude, you got all kinds of shit to play with. That's why I was so excited about having 2 acres at my house, because I was just like, oh man, the cool stuff I can do here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see, where are those guys? Yeah, there we go. How do I trigger this thing here? Tap E and jump over up. So okay, let's try this. Ooh. Yeah, alright. Parkour. Nice. Behold my stash. It's thinly waxed and kind of makes it look like a vaudeville villain, but people are into it for some reason. Love to be a mustachio type.
Hey, Herman.
Grr.
Where's Sophie?
Grr.
Hey, why were you on the mission?
Yeah.
Could have used you. Okay. I guess that means I should wait here.
That guy's really good at interpreting, like, huge, loud giant. What? Loud? Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, I really wanted to make a solar array. That would be really fun.
Mia?
Alright.
Mia?
Khalifa?
Aiden, what's the matter with you?
Lots of things.
Mia, where are you?
They're looting stuff in my dreams.
Mia. Oh no. 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 No.
No, I'm not playing Metal Gear Solid 5. You can't make me.
Jack and fucking Joe will pay for what they did. I had a bad feeling about it from the start. I had a feeling Carl's plan sucked, and yet I let him lead.
Yeah, that's always the problem. Gotta work on some scar tissue in my thumb here.
Why didn't you send Herman on the mission? They wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast.
Him? He's strong, but as helpless as a child.
He's one damn big child.
You don't understand. Herman's almost deaf. He used to be my mother's bodyguard. He's been around us as long as I can remember. And after she died, he stayed close to us.
That's really cool,
the lights
man.
in my shelter went out. The infected broke through a window. Herman blocked the path and tossed a grenade into a nearby infected. He survived the explosion, but lost his hearing. In a face-to-face battle, he's nearly unbeatable. But if he's caught from behind, he's as vulnerable as a child.
It's how everybody is.
A killer combination, especially for him. That's why I prefer to keep an eye on him. Sometimes I wonder if he's watching over me, or I'm watching over him.
Especially when he spits in my mouth at night. We all know why you like the guy. 24 kilowatt hours? That's a fair amount of power. Do you have like one of those situations where like you can sell it back to the grid? Like as you are
Don't beat yourself up. Things could have been worse too.
If I had listened to myself, we'd have water and more of our people would still be alive.
You were just doing your job. You were following Carl's lead.
Yeah, but I won't let him lead the bazaar to its doom.
I see.
That's the thing about like a solar situation is like it also really increases the value of the property. So one thing that if you want some advice, make it look nice and like make it seem like spend a little bit of extra time making sure it's like photogenic. Because I don't know, people sometimes can be very aspirational in how much they want to like do things. So if you have like a nice like off-grid setup, you can be like, people be like, oh cool, I too want to be this like fancy boy who has like a cool solar thing out in the mountains. I was definitely like, I wanted to put in like a good solid like like at least like a 10 kilowatt system, the property for it. But you know,
You think Jack and Joe could have had something to do with Lucas's murder?
Joe, perhaps. He's a total psycho and a thief. He knew the peacekeepers would hang him if they caught him. But Jack wouldn't let him. He's a coward. He thinks rationally.
Alright, so what's the plan now?
From now on, I'm following my gut. Last time something like this happens on my watch.
If you'd hurried back there, maybe some of our guys would have made it. I thought a pilgrim like you was supposed to run like a fucking gazelle.
Barney,
God,
shut
that
up.
guy's a
What?
dick.
If he'd have made it in time to help, we'd be having a party, not a wake. In case you change your mind.
He can be a real pain in the ass. But we'll do something good for the city one day.
Yeah, sure.
Birdie, to your health.
That's really cool, man. I mean, like, yeah, you have to pay for it at cost, like, you know. But you gotta think, it's like, sometimes people have this, like, really weird thing around the idea of cost. Because, like, if you put, like, a certain amount of value into a solar system, then you kind of have, like, that minus some percentage in terms of devaluate, or, like, the decline of the system over time. However, that combined with the electricity, but also combined with like, you know, like power, like the power grid is not particularly great these days, so that'll be like a lot more reliable. And then just like the fact that, you know, once you increase the kind of like marketability of your home,
I gather you were close with Birdie?
He tried to be a poet. Kept showing me his work and said all the other guys were too stupid to understand. I never told him how bad it was. He was a good kid. I took him into the group when he lost his father in a dark zone. He was 10 years old.
That's pretty young.
Too young. But he had no one else. So I took him in.
If you manage to take out those bandits,
Jack Cock and Joe Cunt.
You think killing Messieurs Cock and Cunt will change something?
Death usually changes a lot in a person's life. Carl was wrong. We should have gone after them right away. But right or wrong, we have to help him. He's one of us. We'll rescue him and retrieve the crystals from Jack and Joe. Besides, I won't let them get away with killing my people. Ralph, Susie, Logan, Birdie, they deserve revenge. And Jack and Joe sentenced them to death. So they'll die. Your radio.
Yeah, it picks up static sometimes.
Go see Alberto. He can fix stuff like that on the spot.
Thanks.
Aitor here. Leave, but make sure no one sees you. You two make a pretty pair, Aiden. I'm on the roof nearby. We have to talk.
Now.
It's about saving your life.
I'll tear them apart. I swear, I'll gut them. Real slow.
You guys.
Piece by piece.
To Ralph, Susie, and Birdie. To our crew.
Guys, I'm all about helping y'all out, but y'all, like, at some point, like, poor leadership does end up kind of make me struggle with issues around, you know, you can be so incompetent you can turn into the bad guys. Just FYI. I don't even know why. I'm new here. Can I have some wine? Oh, come on. Okay. Let's see here. My background is an energy engineer, so the setup I'm going for is a setup I've wanted for many years if I ever got the chance. Wink. Yeah. But yes. I believe that. Okay, let's see here.
There will be blood.
Was a good movie, but I genuinely believe somewhat overrated. Okay. Wow, I'm tired. Well, good luck. I hope it works out for you. In whatever way it might.
How are you gonna get out of this?
What's going on?
I'm playing Princess in the Tower, can't you see? What do you think's going on here? I'm trapped in my apartment. By my brother, no less. Luckily, I was able to get out to the balcony. You want to play Prince and help me out?
Yeah, sure, why not? Sounds like fun.
No, wait. My wonderful Timur will set me free. He just needs to know that my brother has locked me in here and won't let me go. Can you let him know I need to be rescued?
And where can I find this wonderful Timur?
Well, tonight, Timur, my brother Lowen, and a group of survivors are supposed to clear out the infected from the condo building north of here, on Richmond Crescent. It'll be our new home, and it will be one day. I tried to reach Timur on his radio, but can't. Please tell him to contact me. He loves me, you know? He'll free me and we'll be together. Despite my brother's disapproval.
That totally does not sound at all like it. Uh-huh. Yep. I know the feeling. Alright. Yeah, no. Let's see here. Wait, where am I again? Alright, that over there. Meet with Aiden. Meet with Aiden. Oh, it's A-names. Looks like you're vying for a title. Yeah, no, daydreaming in a zombie apocalypse. It can. Depends. Ow. Fuck you, man. Debatable. 1 second, because I need to make some health items. If I don't get hit with this, like, throwing dagger as it... Ooh, look, actually worked. Oh, shit. There we go. And now, right as rain.
Think you can take us?
I mean, you might only be able to take out the apocalypse now that I think about it. Probably not really too focused on, like, the here and now. You're like, it'll get better. I think we can work on this a bit. What perk options can you build in this? It's like, this is the, like, the skill tree. It's a pretty straightforward one. I like it. It does suffer from the problem that the first one had, which is just kind of like a way too, like an overabundance, like, of things that kind of just, like, blast you in the head that you have to, like, kind of, like, find a way to kind of veer through, but such is life. Okay. Pressure. Oh, that was a fun one from last one. I remember that one. But I remember, like, the skills actually, like, for melee combat, it's very, very fun. And also it has the flashlight from Lethal Company. Okay, let's see here. Oh, fuck, I'm hungry too. Especially the microwave gun. It's also got co-op, which... What? What do you mean? I mean, there's like a Discord link I can give you, if that's what you're talking about. Why do you ask? I have a tendency to, like, it might be the monologues of me thinking about the game itself. Oh. Oh. Yeah. That's the thing when you have to think, you have to speak a whole lot, especially like if like you have
Goddamn coyotes.
What do you want?
I don't like what's going on here, Aiden. First, Jack and Joe's bandits killed Carl's people. Now Sophie's getting ready to retaliate. You're not a part of that, are you?
Not really, no.
You said you wanted me to get close to them.
I'm gonna search Sophie's camp. That's why I came to warn you. Rumors have started.
Oh, so I'm gonna guess probably because the chat and me talking are not at the same speed. So, yeah. So it seems like there weren't any crafting oriented perks. Like if I just speak directly to like respond to that, it can kind of sound like out of sync, right? So, sorry, I'm really, really tired. A couple got into like a massive like screaming match outside of my car last night. So like, it had that weird vibe of like almost gonna turn violent. So I had to like kind of sit awake and be like, okay, well, this is fun. Sorry, just taking a minute to like rest my head a tad.
You found the Lazarus for me. They may suspect you of being a PK spy.
That doesn't seem like it. They seem happy to take whatever help is offered.
So they say.
Is there a game that has like crafting that you really like?
Aiden,
I like,
along with
and I love
anyone who works
crafting
with
games.
us. So if they do suspect, especially someone like Sophie,
I can handle them.
Lucas thought so too, and look how he ended up. Be a pity if I found you in a ditch somewhere.
Oh
with a piece
yeah?
of your hide cut out.
Woke up around 7. Oh, she got, yeah, did you get
You
lit the
keep me
fuck
just
up
a
with your
warning.
engineer buddies?
You helped me with the Lazarus. And I take care of my allies.
Sophie's just fighting for water, that's all. I don't think she suspects anything.
This game does have
You think so?
fantastic graphics though.
She hates the peacekeepers. She blames us for not helping the bazaar. And for her mother's death. So when we start questioning her people, you better be careful.
Thanks for the warning.
You gain any intel for our investigation?
Sophie's also wondering who killed Lucas.
What else would she say? They know if we can prove they killed Lucas, it'll be a bloodbath. Find out from Sophie when she's planning the attack. Keep me informed where you are. Be careful. Don't trust the people of the bazaar. They're more dangerous than they seem.
Hell yeah, congratulations. Oh, he turned 20, huh? Yeah, him and Da Vinci Resolve.
Take care of yourself, Pilgrim.
Sure, you big strapping silly. I would totally do that. Alright, let's see here. Man, I got all these guys that are just like commenting on like this. It's like, hello, prepare for an exposition dump.
Help, Sophie. But be careful, Aiden.
Dude, just go ask her out. Just go do it. She wants that. I'm guessing. Like, think of the bridges you could mend.
Go help, Sophie. But be careful, Aiden.
Okay, without the Aiden part at the end there, exactly. Alright. That's good ducting. Right there. But also, wait, your college at 20 years old? Savant. Sounds like a smart, that sounds like a smart dude. Oh wait, that's not the way we're going. Also, congratulations to your cousin, man. That's really cool to hear. Boop. Happy on that. Spectope head injury. Oh. Really? Is she hot? Ugh. Is she into strikingly confident men who are haunted by the past? Is she a doctor too?
Time for us. I think we must be.
Dad, it's still early. It looks like Sophie's not here. I better look for her.
Pilgrim! That thing! There is
I'm looking for Sophie. Where'd she go?
thing!
Said she had important business to attend to. But you can wait here with us. If you came to find out if I have a boyfriend, I don't. Which doesn't mean you have the slightest chance with me. Because you don't.
If you think I was interested in whether you have a boyfriend, I wasn't. Which doesn't mean if you change your mind about my chances, I'll change my mind too.
Fine. What brings you?
You take care of Barney today? That guy is like a neon sign that reads Big Trouble.
Right.
Yeah, and I was almost a Krav Maga instructor, so her dad and me can probably get along.
Oh, the songs I'm gonna write about you.
Black belt and what? That's really the big question. Also, you didn't answer the question. No, wait. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to sleep until morning. So tired. It's alright. Young women. Believe it or not. Confidence makes up for a lot of deficits, let's put it that way. Okay, so ask around.
Hey, have you seen Sophie?
Sophie? Yes, she went. She said,
She went that way.
exactly.
Thanks.
Wait!
Also, is her dad like threatening to beat the fuck out of people who's trying to date your cousin?
Something's wrong with. Not working with the. It's broken. That. Oh.
Dad's asking if there's something wrong with your radio?
It hisses sometimes, but as long as it works, no point messing with it.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. Call me Aiden.
Vincenzo. Aiden, how do you become a pilgrim? Does that mean you're a murderer?
Vincenzo! Why?
Wow.
What do you.
Yes, but...
Dad, I'm asking because I'm curious. Will you tell me, Aiden?
Like, there just needs to be, like, something that's, like, below. It's just, like, bashful. Well, it's not very... I mean, I've killed a lot of people, but it's not that interesting.
I'm not that exciting. I've had to kill people, but I'm not a murderer. All being a pilgrim is to me now is a means to an end.
To what end?
Vincenzo! Leave him! Alone!
To find the only family I've ever known.
Did you?
Not yet. But I might be close.
I hope you succeed. I've never found Federico.
Who?
Federico. He was my best friend. We were like brothers. We'd known each other forever. He disappeared like the other kids. Because of those fucking tests.
Standardized testing. Yeah, that got rid of a lot of kids. Me included.
But you mean GRE tests?
You heard that when they built the walls, they were trying to create a vaccine here? It all fell apart in a couple of weeks. One day, Federico vanished into thin air. We'd been playing football. I went to my house after that. He went home too. And I never saw him again. I'm sure they took him. And that's not all. You see, he wasn't the only child who went missing that winter.
There were others?
2 girls disappeared from the building next door at the same time. And more, all across the city.
And none of them have ever been found?
No, but based on what Federico's mother said, I have a feeling I know what happened. Federico had been in the hospital a month earlier with pneumonia. His mother was told that some GRE doctor had ordered blood tests, but they wouldn't tell her why. A week after he was released from the hospital, he was gone.
Do you remember this doctor's name?
No one knew, and no one at the hospital would say. Only that he was on classified GRE business. Then...
Real
everything went to
catch.
hell. The GRE collapsed. After that, some of the kids were sighted in the central loop. But not Federico. Every day, I wonder what happened to him.
Sí. Grande. Muy este bien.
I hope he's alive.
¿Cómo se va?
And that you find him someday.
Ceviche. Oh, that guy's got beautiful eyes. Just gaze into me. Fucking Spanish can conquer my heart, you goddamn troubadour. Oh, come here. Oh, man. There's just something about when they look at you like they're like, yeah, totally seduce me. Man, it's always them like overly verbose dark types, you know? Anyway. Yeah, of course, I figured that she probably... Here's the thing. Actually, me and young women get along extremely well. Me is to charming is to, the sun is to, visible in the mountains. In Colorado at noon in July. It's, is healthy? It is indeed. Hey. But yeah, no, of course. Just tease me for it. Oh yeah, no, definitely. That last one who's just like out of like, yes, like remember, let's take a look at this guy really fast, okay? But some people are kind of like that though. I've definitely been on the receiving end of some people being just like, they're just like, fuck you, I'm not interested. I'm just like, I was just getting coffee over here. But man, weird shit happens to me with women. The amount of like women who just like come and just like stand next to me, like if this is me, they just be like, hi. Probably pheromones. I don't even know. Oh, no. That motherfucker's about to deliver shit within some very, sort by rarity? Ooh, sort by rarity? What does that even mean? For a tank. You can become a... Oh, this game has a class system? What? Oh, cool. Honestly, I'm liking this game more and more. Just like it has that problem that a lot of things have where the initial impact is a bit overly, whatever. But yeah. Also, that dude in that hat does not... Some people got, like, hat faces. Aiden does not have a hat face. Very much so. This dude is very much more like... Blam, blam, blam. Weird, huh? Now he looks like a fucking, like, late 40s dude. Now he's the biggest douche at the party. Now he's ready to just... Ooh. Ford my river, you pilgrim. Get bows and crossbows? God, I want a crossbow so badly. Anyway, one second. I'm actually gonna go make myself some popcorn really fast. I absolutely loved. I loved like there, that was great because it's on the instructions are on the bag for that bag of popcorn, and it just says in big bold letters, "Do not use the popcorn button." Popcorn button is one of those things where it's just like, if you ever could see like an example of like how human beings like false innovate themselves into corners, I feel like it's the microwave, where it's like there's like 47 buttons that do all this random shit, but you have to like either own the manual or like rip open the transformer inside of it to find the instructions on how to like use the automatic thaw function. Sorry, this is the kind of stuff that like just fucks my brain up all day. In so many ways. In other words, instructions unclear, etc., etc., etc. So, this guy just talked a whole bunch about...
Hey you, Dry County, let's get wasted.
Herman, it's better for the world when you're quiet.
You are a roaring cunt. Did you know that?
League.
Probably not actually true. 1 second. But overall, despite the pain I have talking about homes related to my own little zesty experience, I am incredibly glad that you are getting it. If you work really hard, you know, you have a right to like,
I'm here.
How's your radio? Working now?
Sometimes it works. Sometimes no. Roll the dice.
Voice actress though.
Logan, I swear I'll tear them apart and eat the pieces.
That guy needs an outlet of some kind.
To your health. I love you.
What now?
Do you remember the beginning of the fall, Aiden?
Vaguely.
I remember it as if it were yesterday. We'd been defending the church against infected for some time. My mother was in charge. She was losing dozens of people every day. She was keeping everyone alive while I was keeping an eye on Barney. She begged the peacekeepers for help, but they ignored her. Eventually, she was injured. It was dawn. They led me to her, to the roof of the sacristy. She saw me and made me promise to look after my brother. She said it as if she was lending me a car and asking me to have it returned intact. After that, she appointed Carl as her successor, with me at his side. You'll grow up to be a far better leader than Carl, she said. But while the world is burning, people won't listen to someone so young.
What up with Bannerlord? I haven't played that
I've
game
been
in so
thinking like that
long.
all my life. But not anymore. Now I understand my mother. You have to be ruthless to be a leader. I wasn't ready then. I am now.
I think I know what you're talking about. And I know what loss is like.
Talking about someone in particular?
What was me? Well, I don't know who me. Well, here's the question. Huh.
My stories aren't important right now.
I understand. I don't tell mine, you won't tell yours. Okay?
It's not like that.
It isn't?
Yeah, mine's an old story. It still has more questions without answers.
Is that why you became a pilgrim? To find those answers? Because you sure don't look like a criminal. At least not to me.
Yeah, well, that's because you don't know me.
Sophie, we have to talk.
Time to act. The quicker we do this, the less prepared Jack and Joe will be.
Aiden.
Yeah, my...
Aiden. And we started on the wrong foot. A sip of courage.
Should you be drinking this much before the mission, Barney?
Me? I got the toughest liver in Villador. Worry more about yourself, Pilgrim.
Where's Sophie?
There. On the rooftop. I'm watching you, Pilgrim.
Well, I mean, contingents, right? Contracts, but either way, it's just exciting that, like, you know what to do next time if it doesn't work out, but it's the right month. It's, like, the right time to sell a house, so, etc., etc.
It's a
Each
sad
of our
day,
guys, I'll kill
but we
5
gotta
of
pull
them.
ourselves together.
All right.
We'll see who gets who. Apparently the peacekeepers are watching us. Well, let them see what happens to Jack and Joe, and that we can do it to them too.
Well, you said it was time to act.
We're acting. I sent 3 scouts towards the camp. Carl and the crystals must be somewhere inside the building.
Hey, Zico. I, finally shut up. I'm playing the game you gave me. And I'm somewhat relatively unchanged, Mr. Zico. Pretty psychologically overwhelmed, but still here or thereabouts. How are you, dude? How's your boyfriend? How's your prep to get to Florida? Exciting things for you ahead. I'm really glad I was really psyched to hear that, like, you're like things are changing so much.
Not many guards. Most are probably asleep. There are a few entrances to the camp. The front one, suicide. It's got the most guards.
Right, Georgia.
You
Sorry.
go first, we'll move in from the other side. And then we'll catch them in a pincer movement. If anything goes wrong, we retreat to our base.
Where?
The Tango Motel.
Yeah, what makes him cranky?
I call this a waste of time.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead in and see what we can do here.
Are you kidding me? You serious? Who the hell ain't gonna end well? You ain't leaving here alive, asshole.
Finding a job is pretty stressful right now. You strike me as the kind of can-do type, though, that will get that squared away. Do you have a job waiting for you in Georgia? Also, 1 second, I'm gonna go grab the rest of this popcorn. I haven't eaten anything yet today, so. Hey, Captain Success, how are ya? Playing the objectively wrong Dying Light. I actually don't. This game is very, I don't know. Some games are just like, they feel open worldy and like they're not very handholdy, but this one doesn't.
They attacked our safe house.
Who? Sophie?
You have my men there. Find Carl. Save him and get our crystals. Fast.
I'll do what I can.
Company's bought out and the new company gave us raises and we got a performance and quarterly bonuses now. They also have facilities in Georgia, so I'm hoping when I move down there, I can transfer and keep the same job. Hell yeah, man. Dude, congratulations. Also, why is this objectively the wrong Dying Light? I'm very curious. Okay.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Thought we were doing a pincer move. Guess my voice is gonna go papers. My girlfriend's getting the papers so we can marry and I could go to live with her and somewhere about to make roast beef. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna go see if there's frozen pizza to steal. So right now, saving up for a couple months worth of rent. Awesome. Do you have a place? Are you gonna stay with him? Like, what's your plan? Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, wow, that's really cool. You never get to hear that. Come on, that's within the hitbox. What are you doing? Not exactly the question I want to answer right now. Yeah, I feel like that's what's happening no matter what I do. Any place I would run out when I move down there. If I have to stay in a car for a couple days, so be it. Just make sure you're squared away. There's more solace take on Dying Light. I agree. It does seem to kind of feel that way. That being said, I still actually really enjoy it. But the thing is, like, I actually don't know. There are like some components of it which really are solid. It's just that, like, the intensity really starts at a very strange place and kind of stays that way. Because, like, you've already survived all the stuff in the first one, and you're still the same character, but somehow can't do stuff. Play Far Cry's the idea of, like, well, just new protagonist. Okay, sure. Yeah, indeed. Oh, fuck you, man. Also, for some reason, this guy's really good. The hitbox on this stuff is really inconsistent. It's driving me nuts. Like that. That makes me feel insane. Well, I gotta say, it's like, I don't necessarily know. The fighting is still fun. How do I put it? That's what really matters.
No mercy. I've got you now, asshole.
Sorry about. I guess, like, there's one. It's really strange. I still enjoy it. It just doesn't have a warm-up phase. Like, you're just kind of shell-shocked when you show up. Yeah, I feel ya. I love Fallout 2. You saw yourself as slavery. Yeah, I agree. There's a kind of strange, it, kind of feels like you need a dark-ass video game. You got a dark-ass concept. I feel like in terms of storytelling, Fallout, everything from Black Isle Studios, just fantastic storytelling. Alright, could we say Carl a little bit less? I feel like I'm being a good sport about this.
The Greenwood family. Any time of day, we thank you. Remember, Pilgrim. Greenwood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fallout 2 was one of the few games I've ever played where you can just, like, do something kind of nuts on accident, and then you're like, whoa, that worked, and suddenly just, like, I remember when I just like, I wonder if I can use this shovel to dig up a grave. And that worked, and I was like, oh my god. And then, I didn't do it at night, so I got worked as a grave robber. It's just one of those things where you're just like, that is a really cool concept, just structurally.
Pilgrim, where's everyone else?
They were attacked. Where are the crystals?
Over there.
In a statistically irrelevant amount of tomfoolery.
Sophie, I have Carl. He's okay. What about you guys? Sophie? Sophie? Are you there?
You have to help the maiden.
Where's Jack and Joe?
They fled the camp as soon as they heard the sound of fighting. I don't know what they're planning. They said they were waiting on backup.
What backup?
I don't know exactly. Joe was talking about the renegades. Remnants of the old army, stationed on the dam across town. Lately, they've been spotted at the bazaar.
We've all been waiting for it, H3. HS Triple R3. I'm really tired.
Where should I go?
Tango Motel. Sophie's hideout is there. Run. Fast. I'm glad you showed up.
I mean, that's what, I mean, like, Psycho, that show on Shoddycast, like, that's what the jokes are, that's a lot of the jokes are from. They're the random encounters. You'd be aight.
I'll pray for you.
Will you? He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Need like an emotional pain meter for the fucking protagonist. Yeah, the one where like there are hundreds of... Wasn't the plot though that like a lot of the clerical lawyers were essentially like, well, I guess I won't fuck with the lore. I feel like the first Fallout took themselves seriously and not serious, which was very effective. The map was just so neutral that it kind of like almost reset things. Okay, that's probably not great. Yeah, you know, generally speaking, like inside of like game environments and maps like this, when the ground is screaming, I don't think you should go there.
Aiden, I heard some noises coming from Jack and Joe's little village.
That's not all, Hakon. Sophie and Barney's hideout was attacked. It could be peacekeepers.
Fuck. Remember what you're here for, Aiden. We were supposed to get into the central loop and not get involved in local conflicts. Don't get involved in this. Go back to the metro. We will share what we have with Aitor, and maybe you will let us pass.
I have to go, Hakon. I promised to help Sophie. Besides, that's the only way to get to the truth.
Okay. I'll be in touch.
That is a great term that I don't remember ever hearing before, that I deeply enjoy. Girl bossing the entire Legion before it was even a thing. Are you talking about Shady Sands girl?
I'm too late. Sophie! Barney! You there?
Wait.
Sophie? Sophie, report in.
I thought the general idea was like... Wow, Captain Success. You got quite the lexicon of memory there. Well, welcome back. Thanks, Melon. Were you ever prosecuted for that felony, or just you're just aware that it was a felony? Putting pineapple on pizza is not a crime. I will fucking die on that hill. It just has to be fresh pineapple. I know this is like an old... I know I'm beating this like with an old stick, but still. If you haven't had like truly good, fresh really good ham and really good pineapple. You just haven't actually experienced it. Says the guy who is about to get married. Fled across the border from a war zone. Yeah, no. You're a total loser. Don't want to hear about your story at all.
Sophie! What the hell is going on?
That was sarcasm in case it was not clear. Like anything else, you just need the right ingredients. Like when you look, let me put it this way: there's a thing called pineapple. There is pineapple salsa or pineapple mango salsa. Because you cut up pineapple and mango really, really fine, and you add it within what's like pico de gallo and usually some basil and some other spices, and it's delicious. That's pineapple pizza. Also, how did you meet an Italian? Okay. Okay, understood. All right, get it. Okay, yeah, down with pineapple and pizza. I guess we're just bigots now. That's fine. But I mean, like, they could have got me for a felon, but they realized violating a percentage of the melon population was important in the justice system. Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. Too accurate. Wow. So, like, where did you... That's just really cool, dude. Where does she live? Also, I'm so glad you got out of Russia, man. Like, for real. That just had to be so... Oof. You should research and look up the Carbonari. Group of Italian freedom fighters. Really is an interesting group of people. Really known for blowing up a lot of shit. It's literally why they're called the Carbonari. It means like smoke stain.
This is Aiden. Your men are dead. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn it, Aiden. I was actually starting to like you. You brought the peacekeepers here.
I helped you.
You betrayed us. And now we have to kill you.
helped Aitor and yourself. Helping us was just a byproduct. What are you waiting for? Don't know what to do?
Wait, Barney! Barney, wait!
Well, we knew it was coming.
How you like me now, motherfucker? Say yeah. You jackass. Get in there. Can you take it? Well, that's a problem.
Yeah.
I got something for you, motherfucker. Hold still.
That's why you side with the Peacekeepers, by the way. At least they got shit that aren't watts most of the time, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, man, is like, when you've experienced, like, actually, I heard this described as a comedian best, which is that, like, maybe don't get into a beef where people have actually had bad things happen to them. Because it's just one of those things where it's just like, as soon as the naivete kind of percolates out of an environment. Like that a brick does no damage, as if like getting in the head with a brick is more of a suggestion than an outcome. Yeah, I agree. Like, man, they really gotta do like a fantasy survival game. I don't think I'll probably survive to see it, but it does sound kind of fun. No, like, attention to detail. Yeah, I've never seen like a fantasy survival game, just straight up. I really want to get through this experience because so much cool stuff that I feel like you can do with the technology that exists right now. But oh well, such is life. Yeah, I could do it.
Fuck you. Figures. I'm looking for Sophie. Sophie? Damn it, this isn't about you, Herman. Get out of my way. Fucking grizzly.
Yo, maybe fuck Sophie, because like, doesn't exactly like seems like she didn't order this. I could do it. Herman, man, come on, really, dude? I feel like this game spent all this time building up these characters and then they just screw you over. Like, they're just like, and now we're going to kill you for reasons? Wait, Hold on a second. This actually doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Meet me over here at full screen camera. Correct. Okay. Yo, this doesn't actually make sense. There's a reason. Because, yeah. So you go and talk to the enforcers, right? And then the enforcer's telling you that they're watching over everything. And then Sophie then tells you that she knows the enforcers are watching. And then the guy gets pissed off and then threatens to kill you. Or tries to kill you because the enforcers were there. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, yeah, certain kinds of order. But that more than anything, that guy just seems like a dick. Take the stage? What? Well, hold on. We gotta talk about the fact that this did not make any sense. Yeah, agreed, H. But like, the whole like, that straight up is like doesn't. It's like literally a plot thread that does not make a lick of sense. It's like they knew. They even talked about knowing with you, and then they're like, "It's cool. It's part of the plan." And then that's like straight up bullshit. And they like develop the characters so well. Yeah, but like, yeah. Yeah, except that the main, like the characters that they were like introducing, they were having too much of a, I mean, maybe. Who knows? Just the motherfucking main character, right? It's always a question of how they lie and why they lie. Because it's like, why the hell would you show them? Just like, you have reasons. They just would have off the guy if they were actually trying to do it. In other words, like, why the exposition if they weren't, you know, that's just bad writing. Hmm. 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 I mean, maybe if it's like, if he's putting on a show for the goons he's working with. Yeah, I know, he deserved that.
No one can remain neutral in this, Aiden. We're fighting for survival. Without water, the whole bazaar will die in under a month. And the peacekeepers, they won't help us. Just like when my mother died. They just sat and watched us die. Turns out, you're one of them. You don't care about us. Tell me, why should
No, I
I
sure
not
didn't.
kill you?
Sophie, shoot! What are you waiting for?
What are we feeling, gang? Hmm? Hold on, can we do it? Heads one. Heads left. Tails, try me.
You could try, but I don't think you will. Tell me who killed Lucas.
The Moran thinks we did it. Waste of time. Shoot.
This is your last chance, Sophie. Tell me who killed Lucas before I break down this door.
I could kill you right here and now. But for now, you're more used to me alive than dead. We'll see how much longer that lasts.
Oh, kill that bitch. Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, Ader, you were right. Sophie and Barney were gonna kill me.
I got a message from Hacker. Glad you made it through in one piece. Let's meet in my quarters in the metro. We'll talk about what comes next.
Okay.
Yeah. At least in this context, not good communicators. Just gonna say it. I think I'll support somebody else in the next election. Also, just like trying to get like a goddamn door open. I mean, you know, kind of depends. If you got the infrastructure for Sharp's collection, sure. Recycling, etc. The one thing that does get me about this is the fact that, like, bandits and zombies do not seem to, like, affect each other in any way. Like, they're just like, yeah, we're all just gonna agree to kill the protagonist? Okay, I'll just kill the protagonist. Yeah, working together. I did like that thing where you could, like, point a gun at somebody and they're just like, I'm out, fuck this. NPC work doesn't pay enough. Oh yeah, totally. That's why I gotta aim for the mattresses. Too soon.
You know they don't pay overtime here, right?
Don't matter to me. I need the money.
You're here. Good.
You were right. It was a trap.
Looks like you were getting close to the truth. Either they killed Lucas, or they know who did. We'll force them to talk.
How will you do that?
By taking control of the water tower. Jack and Joe took off somewhere. Only stragglers left in the tower at best.
Yeah, that does happen.
This is the only source of water in the area. And whoever controls the water, controls old Villador.
So you'll take it by force?
I could. With the bandits gone, the Bazaar will station guards at the tower.
It's the alternative.
At the first sight of the PK, there'll be an immediate clash of forces. Well, I don't want to give them an excuse for war. However, if someone took over the tower quietly, it would be a fait accompli.
So you want me to sneak in there?
Yes, and disarm the charges left by Jack and Joe. Take out whoever's left up there. But be careful. The tower's the tallest structure in the area. The only way up was cut off.
I can try. Seems like the only option right now.
All right. Go for it. If you pull it off, we'll gain massive leverage for the Bazaar to tell us who the killer was. We have to force the Bazaar to give up the murderer.
I can't even track the names. There's just so much, like, it's just...
The key is the right
In fact, I have to take a small... Let's see. What should we jump over to? It would be fun. Wait, okay. Turbo Overkill. Starship Troopers. Void Crew. Or... Darkwood.
Howdy, citizen. Welcome to Old Villador's PK Command Center.
I feel like, in general, if they have body armor on,
Get moving.
and, like, insignias on the shoulder, and helmets, generally corruption is usually employed, the minimum.
Medicine and poison are like good and evil. Two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Turbo Overkill. Okay. Oh. Yes. Then yeah, probably take off for the day. Just so poorly last night. Oh, we could do Inscription, which is a really strange one. You know what? Let's go Inscription. It's been a while since I did a proper horror stream. Which this is not, but still a really good game. All right, Captain. You have a good one. No. This is a whole different vibe, my friend. If only. Nowhere to go. Something near and dear to my heart. Because describing it is almost antithetical to the point. It's more of an experience it kind of thing. And then you ask questions, and then I'll tell you the answers. Okay. Is more of an experience. Very, very nuanced. Nuanced game. Put it that way. It's kind of about, think of it as like Black Forest poker in hell through the lens of Native American shamanism. All right, have a good one. 003. Sleep is for the weak indeed. I mean, it kind of feels Soviet in a weird way, doesn't it? Kind of got a Baba Yaga kind of vibe. I do. This will be a short one, man. I'm so tired that I won't be streaming for too much longer, I don't think. Hey, Bert. Good seeing you. But yeah, this is if the general concept is you are locked in this cabin with this crazy guy who has essentially a haunted deck of cards, and he's kind of like really actually dungeon mastering all this crazy stuff that's happening as you're playing this game with him. So, you know, Tuesday. Welcome to the psych ward, Bert. Accurate. And every time you die, he takes a Polaroid of you, and then you get to play yourself as a card later. It's genius. Scenario. I mean, yeah. Right there with you, though. Oh, fuck indeed. I don't know why, but the darker something is, the more relaxing I find it. Sure. Right now, I like those dudes. I mean, it's kind of what it feels like these days. It's also like what Ultra Kill is, which is a super fucking fun game. But I just don't have the... my brain is too tired. Defense, and then put this guy down there, up there, sacrifice him, so you get those down there. Oof, I guess. I get too much of that at work. But yeah, no, well, Grimdark is, my favorite author is considered Grimdark, but... No, it's an actual environment. It's actually not bad. It's kind of relaxing for the first time in a while. Yeah. You're Russian, you get it. Exactly. Here's the thing. In Grimdark, you know the odds. That's the thing about it. than where I'm at right now? Or this game? Because both? Funny if that works, huh? Sure do. Had one. A long, I love this. Long elk. Oh my god. I want to buy a shotgun. Shotgun for so long. It's like on my list of things. Let me see. I mean, he kind of seems, he feels like he deserves a big Russian voice. But yeah, there is like an actual puzzle element to this. It's just not my thing. For a variety of reasons. Oh, hey. Mm-hmm, correct. medicinal mushroom shows up when that kind of thing happens. Sure. I really do love this game. It's like one of my favorites. Played a while. You love to see it. Let's see here. Did I draw already? No. It's all about sacrificing cards to change out your cards that you already have, and then they kind of traverse and where they always attack no matter what. So anything straight ahead of you, they go for. Each one of these symbols means it does something different, like it'll attack left, right, sideways. It just changes the kind of apparatus of everything. Or if there's an innuendo, sure. Oh. Oh, good. Alright. I am going to, go ahead, go take a nap. I need a nap badly. Oh, I'll talk to y'all soonish.